Okay, so today we have Marwa. She's a student in grade 9, and I'm just going to ask her a few questions. So the first question is, how included did you feel in your classroom?
I felt pretty included because they tried to generalize stuff and not just put it to one faith, religion, or background. So they asked what we felt and how we thought stuff should work. So that made me feel included in what was going on.
Okay, was that generally your experience like all throughout elementary school?
Yeah, pretty much. But in grade 6, there was some coincidence, like some stuff that happened where I felt I was just out of the picture, and I felt I was isolated and stuff because the teacher, I felt, picked on me and whatnot. But other than that, it was pretty good.
Okay, so do you think it's like fair to say that it has a large part to do with who your teacher is?
Yeah, actually.
Okay. Then I want to ask you basically about stereotypes in the school. Like, did you face any stereotypes while you were going to school?
Yes. It wasn't from the teachers, more than the students, especially with the 9/11 incident and all the bombings and Muslims and then also the hijab stereotype, how I don't have hair or I have a disease or my hair is falling off. I faced that a lot through elementary school.
Okay, and if it was coming from the students, did you feel that the teacher was educated enough or had sound knowledge in Islam to kind of address those stereotypes?
Some yes, but some of them were very out of the picture. They thought it was just a hijab and that's it. They didn't know what was behind it. So they didn't really tell the students what it actually was. So my first year out of private school, I felt really different from other people because they always made fun of the hijab and whatnot. So it made me feel not part of that society and community.
Okay, and how do you think the teacher would have been able to help you?
If she talked to the students, or if we had a multicultural day and talking about our religions and our backgrounds and who we are as people.
Okay. What about like resources in the classroom? What kinds of resources do you think would be beneficial? Again, more in the lines of making everyone in the classroom feel included.
Resources? Maybe. That's a difficult
And sorry, just by resources I mean like books, videos, stuff like that, guest speakers.
Okay, yeah, I know what you mean. Maybe if they got more speakers to come in and talk about who they are and what they felt as people and their role in society, because it's very generalized and people can't find, like, they don't really know what their role is. But if people came in and said like about faith, religion, or like books that help the students.
Okay. And I guess that's a good follow-up to my next question, because I was going to ask you if you see yourself represented in the textbooks and other books that are used in the classroom.
No.
Okay.
No.
Not at all?
Not really, no.
Okay.
Maybe in the Black History Month, February, but other than that, no.
Not really? Okay. And in terms of the school as a whole, so we're talking about administration, everybody in the school, how could they help make you feel more included?
Maybe if I actually thought they were pretty good at my school. Like the day of Eid, they'd be like happy to whoever celebrates, and they were very open-minded of their decisions about your religion. And if you tell them like I can't do this certain thing, they were very helpful with it. But maybe if they were open-minded about the prayer room, that would have helped a lot.
Okay. Was there a prayer room?
For a certain amount of time, yes, and then we lost privileges.
Oh, okay. Okay. And was that prayer room just for Muslims, or was it more of a multi-faith?
Well, since the Muslims asked for it, yes, it was for Muslims.
Okay. And then, okay, let's move on to the parents then. How do you think your parents or other Muslim parents could help making the school more inclusive?
If they were part of the parent council. I found the parent council, there was no representatives of Muslims on there. It was always like other faiths and whatever and other backgrounds. There was never parents that were Muslims involved with the school committee and giving their ideas of what should happen and not.
Okay. Was there any Muslim parents, or was it just zero representation?
I think there was like one maybe.
Okay. And anything else you want to add?
that as Muslims, we actually have open minds. We accept ideas, opinions, and different things. So don't feel shy to come up to us or ask us questions.
Okay, thank you very much, Marwa.
No problem.